Namaste YouTube, welcome to CAFE ENOMA and welcome to our reaction to Sam Moore, They Kill a King. It's a request of our patron Tom Scopen, and this is the first time single take honest reaction to this song as well as Sam Moore as an artist.
Yeah, we'll be also reacting to another song in our next video, which is Bobby-Jan Scopen, and it's a French song, Je me suis souvent demandé. So let's get started with the first one, Sam Moore, They Killed a King, and then we'll move on to the next one in the next video.
South he came, they killed a king. Oh Lord, a man named the king. He led a peaceful march with his darker skin. They killed a king. Oh Lord, a man named the king. His only weapon was believing in a dream. They killed a king. Oh, that man named King. You know, he fought for love and freedom. He fought for mankind. He fought so black and white could live with one another and always have peace of mind. They killed the king. A man named King. Was singing, we shall overcome. They killed the king. Oh Lord, a man named King, a man of peace. He won the Nobel Prize. They killed the king. Oh Lord, the man named King. A great man gone long before his time. They killed the king. Listen, you know he fought for love and freedom. He fought for all mankind. He fought so black and white could live with one another and always have peace of mind. They killed the king. That's what he used to say. Oh, they killed the king. Oh, we shall overcome. They killed the king.
Wow. Oh, is there something more? Okay.
By
Wow.
the legendary soul man, Sam Moore.
Yeah. Wow, this was just amazing. What are your feelings on listening to this song?
Wow, this was uplifting. This was a very, very respectfully paid tribute to Martin Luther King Jr. And this was a great way to pay a tribute to a legend with a lot of music, with a lot of soul in it. I like the voices. I like Sam Moore's lead voice and the women who were backing up him. It was a well constructed song and it sounds like a good tribute to Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, it's a fitting tribute. It's so apt, it's so appropriate, it's so relevant. The lines chosen, selected for this lyrics were just amazing. Very well written and very well sung. The voice of this particular singer, I believe it's the first time I'm hearing him
Me too.
in my life. He's just amazing. His voice is just beautiful to listen to. I just love listening to his voice. And then with that, all the instruments backing
Jazz
his
like
voice
yeah.
up, and the wonderful female backup singers, their voices so beautiful, singing that they killed a king. Just that part they were mainly singing, but it was just so beautiful the way they did it. And I just loved the whole thing, the whole experience. The trumpet family instruments gave it that extra kick
Yeah.
in the music. It was beautifully constructed, beautifully arranged. The message is very clear. I love the message, and perhaps we'll discuss it in detail now.
Yeah.
But the message is also very clear. They killed a king. I don't know who exactly shot Martin Luther King Jr. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, it was the end of a very powerful leader's life, a person who fought for equality, of all the skin colors and races in his part of the world. And just, it was a sad thing. And till today, he is one of the few prominent black community leaders, that I have heard of. I don't know if there are more who are as popular as him, but he's one of those rare and few, leaders who represent the African American community mainly, and their fight for equality. So obviously he is a leader for all the African nationals who are from the black community as well as from around the world. Very well constructed. I just enjoyed it.
Also for any other colored man and woman. I remember watching the movie Help, which shows deeper issues of colored people back then in those days. Also, there was this movie about the baseball player. The name of the movie was Jersey Number 42 or just Number 42. It was about the first black player playing for Yankees, if I remember correctly. In that too, we get shades of the realities that used to happen back then in the days, and how much discrimination the colored people used to face against the white people back then. And having voices like MLK Jr. and other people as well who were trying to spread the message, who were trying to educate people, who were trying to stand up for the people, who were trying to take the risk. It was a risky affair. It used to be life-threatening, and that's what it is in this case as well. That's why the title of the song says they killed a king. Nobody could really spare you in those days. If you stood up for your rights, if you stood up for what you believed was right, you would know somewhere that you might not go on for a long time. It was that bad.
And in some ways it's similar to Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah.
Fight for India's freedom struggle in some ways.
Well, his freedom fight also began from Africa, South Africa.
Yeah.
When he was in South Africa on a train, when he was on the way to South Africa from India, when he boarded and he was in first class, he was asked to leave or go to the general class or where colored people can travel in those compartments, and he refused to get off because he had bought a ticket, and because of that he was thrown out of the train. And that's when his journey began for our freedom and for equality.
Yeah, this is a really interesting song. I've never heard this song or anything about this
Never
artist.
ever mentioned, yeah.
I'm not sure how popular it is or who's behind it all, but I've never ever come across this song or artist before. And he's already seems to be a senior citizen. So Sam Moore.
Sam Moore.
And a legendary soul man, they're calling him at the end.
Yeah.
Wow, so I would like to listen to more of his music. Maybe he was in the jazz, maybe he was linked to jazz, the genre of jazz,
Yeah.
or R&B, or soul. I'd like to know more about who's written this, him, Sam Moore and this team, because it just sounds so good, and it's sad that we don't hear songs like these, or these kind of songs are not recommended to us on YouTube, because we all are part of the same
Platform.
fight, not just platform, the same fight for equality of
Equality.
all. We face it on this platform as well as other platforms. Off and on, we face that discrimination because of our skin color being brown, as well as our location being in India. At times, there's discrimination and a bit of racism. And yes, we find these kind of songs very important, but yet, unfortunately, it's not highlighted enough to be well known. You know, we react to a lot of requests which are world famous, which are very well known. We may have heard it for the first time, but it's already world famous. So yeah.
I enjoyed the song, the way it was constructed. It's very light to listen to. It's enjoyable to. I know the topic of it isn't that enjoyable, isn't it? They killed a king. Oh my God, they killed a king. But it's a tribute song. It's a tribute song. I would have liked heavier undertone as well, or if they happen to make another song for a tribute, keeping the tone little heavier, that also would be nice. Both of them put out there will be nice.
Whatever it is, this song really made me feel good on the inside. It's kind of, it gives a message, you know, that someone's out there who's fighting for your rights. And especially for the African American community and the black community all over the world, Martin Luther King Jr. must be the most prominent leader
A milestone, yeah.
when it comes to a topic like this. That's it for this one. Goodbye.